Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg and Ben.
We're indoors today.
Yeah, it's an indoors kind of day. Actually, it's lovely outside at time of recording.
It's a bit lovely. A bit sticky.
Yeah, but it always is at the moment.
It's threatening rain at every turn.
Not to check the radar.
Every turn.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Ben.
Oh, my week in Yugioh. Well, that almost ended real badly there.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Much like my week in Yu-Gi-Oh, everything's fine. I finally lost a game on a Spellground. I know what all those Spellground gamers
you
are
weren't
here for
attributing
now.
your wins to playing DDD / Floodgate Turbo.
Yeah.
It was because you were playing on a Spellground.
Yeah.
I see.
But I
The
also
wankers
wasn't
were
playing
right.
DDD, so there's a chance that it could go either way
More
here.
testing is required.
More testing is required. I need to go back to playing DDD with the Spellground. So that's gonna happen. I played like Yummy Tri Brigade, no Radiant, because I just can't be fucked buying that stuff. It's not worth it. And the deck was fun to play, and the deck functioned fine. There was a point when both you and Tung did the exact same thing and evenly matched me. And then I ended on... So I just left behind the Yummy quick play. Fun fact, Jake, I have no way of OTKing you. I have no way of getting game. Both you and Tung scooped. And I was like, I can't actually win the game, but sure.
See, fun fact, it wasn't because I didn't think I would win. It was because I was bored. I don't want to see Yummy cards anymore.
Fair. I was just like, both of you just immediately picked up your cards, and I was like, I've banished the field spell that helps me push damage here. What is happening? I also don't have any links in my extra deck, which are usable here. Like, this is a bad position.
Yeah. Always read your opponent's cards, unless you don't care.
I think
only
it's just
levels.
more the resource game just wasn't there. Like, my cards were there, presented perfectly fine.
Yeah, but he didn't read the field spell.
The field spell was banished face down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know which field spell does what. I figure they both gave some level of attack bonus.
Nope.
Oh well.
Don't get a field power bonus. But that was pretty much my week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I played a little bit of Master Duel. I don't know, talk about it now. We can talk about it when we talk about Master Duel, but I've been playing Spiral Dark Magician. Now that the Spiral stuff, I didn't realize Spiral stuff was just fully legal. Having multiple copies of Master Plan to be able to like banish one off of to make the demod and then search whatever you need is cute. Typically, I'm just using it to search the Dragoon, but you can use it to search Magician Souls to then like special out and then do Magician Souls things, discarding away the Spiral spells and traps to then keep that
It
going.
really doesn't matter as badly now that Apo's banned, because they can't just set up Apo and then do their combo despite of anything else.
That's fair.
But on the other side of things, why is it every time that a card comes out, there's like a hit list of 10 archetypes that immediately abuse it?
Oh, Spiral was always going to abuse it. I'm actually kind of excited for my demod to come in the mail.
Oh, you bit the bullet and you got it.
Bit the bullet's a loose term, Jake. I have a US print coming. Because it is significantly cheaper.
Yeah, but
I also got US print of the zombie stuff because it cost me like $40.
makes sense. There was more secrets over there, right?
Yeah, double per box. So the shit, like the zombie stuff here is like $50, and I was like, I can pay $40 for all of it. I'm gonna do that. That was my week.
Bragg.
Only did a little bit of Master Duel this week because between Pacopia and work, I don't have much time. And my usual pogo commitments, which getting worse every day.
Is it?
Yeah, my storage is full.
Well,
Storage is full in bug event. Generally low times for the games. Raid exclusive boss. Raid exclusive bug as well.
yeah, that's the only thing at the moment that I'm like, I should probably do this, but like in that game at the moment, I'm like,
This will be a
don't really
common
need to do
spawn
anything.
next year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go crazy on it.
It's
Yeah.
very meh, isn't it?
It's just here for the next entry. Also, Orbital's gonna get a G-Max day, so like,
That's the other thing that I
You
was
need to
thinking
worry
of. I'm
about
like,
that.
there's really no point in grinding for a hundo. Like, I'm literally just doing it for the candy.
yeah.
Welcome to the Pokemon corner of the podcast.
Radiant Typhoon Vision is amazing, and makes the game so much easier.
Maybe
The
bring the
game
mic just a little
being
bit closer to yourself.
playing
I'll just
Sky
lean back.
Striker specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disgusting.
What else am I going to play? I didn't pull any Dooms cards,
Oh, not the Dooms cards.
and I'm not far enough through a Duelist Cup to get more gems to buy more packs. I'm definitely not putting money in the game.
I'm actually really excited about
more.
like future Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll be real. Like,
Oh yeah.
so I got my brain prompted onto this because the new Doom Z cards that we're getting with the capital Z, just like World War Z.
See, that's why I pronounce it Doom Z,
Dooms.
because World War Z. It's Brad Pitt's fault.
I'm not sure if this was a callback to last week or the week before, but I just decided to bring it up.
But what was he had like an apostrophe and or a space in it, right?
Depending on what part of the world you're in.
Or a M dash.
Anywho, my week. Still playing Dark Lords IRL. There's just no other like decks that I can play to their best that interest me in the current format. So I may just be on Dark Lords or some other garbage in the interim, because up until some other sets release later, there's really nothing in the metasphere that I want to play.
What is those things later?
We'll chat about those later.
We're
It's
not announcing any Unchained cards here today, so
Yeah, I know, that pisses me off.
It actually is very. We're on a different tangent. We're not doing this now.
dun, 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 dun.
Commercial break. Go here.
Yeah, I think I did fairly average on Tuesday with Dark Lords, but I did beat Chorus. And then Master Duel for the Duelist Cup, I'm currently on DLV 19 with like 2 more wins till I'm in Stage 2. Not that it particularly matters being Stage 2 on day 2. So I'm literally just going in there to get potentially some gems.
You're telling me you're not getting your Worlds invite?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, I really had high hopes for you this season, Jake.
Okay, so here's the thing. Even during the last... Actually, I think I was having tech issues during the last one. There was a period where I had annual leave and I had the weekend
Yeah, I
of the
remember
Duelist
this.
Cup off. But because whenever a Duelist Cup is on, typically my Switch doesn't want to cooperate, or my computer doesn't want to cooperate, or maybe it's just the amount of traffic on the site is just like, we're denying the Australians
The
because...
Puss.
Yeah, pretty much. I have never had the performance of the device in order to participate properly. This time, I haven't had any of those issues, but I've not been on annual leave, so I didn't have the time. Like, I grinded out maybe 2 or 3 levels last night while I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yep.
But, yeah, other than that.
Situation normal for you. Saturday night going off.
Saturday night Avatar.
Wow.
Okay, I watched One Piece and ate tacos.
You finished season 2 now?
No, I think I'm on the last episode.
We'll get there.
So, like, tangent / question, do you really need to ask anybody where they're up to in One Piece? Like, when you have 1,000+ episodes and shit?
With the live action, yeah, because they just completely flipped everything.
Yeah, they skip a lot.
Oh, you're talking about the live action One
Yeah,
Piece?
yeah. He's not going to watch actual One Piece.
Oh, yeah, I got 300 episodes in and was like, I've come this far, I go no further.
Yeah, it's. I'm like, I was told it would be good by now.
Yeah. One Piece
The amount
fans.
of animes that Ben has been baited on because they're supposed to be good at a point.
Yeah. I still insist that Seb baited me into watching Dragon Maid, where he was like, oh, it's fine, the action starts eventually. And I was like, fuck yeah, they're going to start transforming and there's going to be battles, and then
At least it was funny.
it just kept being a slice of life kind of pervy comedy.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
And you're no Scaly.
No.
Other than that, yeah, I do want to get a D-mod package at some point, but they're expensive. And
And they're going to be more expensive now with the price of fuel.
Yeah.
Be far.
Those boats getting the cards over is going to be a problem. Those planes.
But anyway, moving on to some news. So, beginning quickly with Master Duel, the Duelist Cup is currently in Stage 2, possibly even finished by the time that this podcast is coming out. They've added in some extra gems for you to earn.
When did it finish?
Finishes on the begins on the 20th. So yeah, it's only the weekend. So it'll finish by tonight.
Yeah, it'll be done. We're gonna be toast.
I might get to
Buttery
stage
toast.
2, but yeah, it's literally just to get gems. It's not with any aspirations of actually doing well. Then we had a new card announced during a OCG stream overnight.
Say the name.
Zena no Suinagihime.
Yeah, you got there.
I wanted to
Tsunagihime.
practice on my phone in my head, but because we're in the depths of this building, my phone didn't have enough reception to load the page.
I'd like to point out, though, off camera, Jake said, I'm going to have a tough time pronouncing the name. And then I just told him the name, and then...
Okay, so you
that was a long
practiced
time ago.
Japanese because you were going to Japan. Did I go to Japan?
It's not that hard. It's right there.
I'm
Tsunagihime.
in Japan. I'm like, oh.
But anyway, this is a new Link-5 Dark Machine monster. Its attack is 0, but that doesn't matter because its materials are 2+ effect monsters. And the first line of its text is, you can also use one monster in your hand as material to link summon this card.
A Link-4 and a card in hand.
Jane as well.
So then, if this card is link summoned, you can send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. But if this card was linked using only monsters you controlled, you can send a monster from your extra deck instead.
So it's a foolish from deck if you use the hand. Because
Yes.
it's not monsters in your possession, it's monsters you control.
Yes. And then during the next standby phase, after this card was sent from your field to the graveyard, you can add one monster from your graveyard to your hand. So on your turn, when you link summon it, it's a Foolish Burial. And if you've happened to use an Ash Blossom to stop, say, a Fawalos or a Molchami of any kind, you can add back the Ash.
Yeah, like that's fair. You can... In the OCG, this card searches a card that's limited, Jake. In the OCG, this card searches Max C.
Yes.
You can just foolish any hand trap you want, and then put it back in your hand.
Yeah.
You need to stop Malice? Cool. I side one Lancia going first so that I can make this foolish Lancia, and then add it back in the standby phase.
That does seem like a big investment. Like, it will depend on the deck. It's not as if, like...
I think there's a fucking shitload of combo decks that are just
don't get me wrong. It is definitely going to be a few decks that can do this, but would a lot of them do that? I'm unsure.
Yes.
What are we collapsing this back down into, though?
Well, you can normally just collapse this back down into Gravity Controller, yeah?
No,
Gravity Controller is non-link?
Control is non-links.
I mean, because the new Link-5 is what came to my mind, but it also seems like a waste.
Yeah. That's a very good option.
Yeah, but then it's just kind of sitting there, and this
is
is going first card.
You can also make this with like literally anything.
Yep.
Anything else into an SP.
Yes.
Like in a combo deck, you're not gonna have these problems. You're gonna have other cards. It's also a dark, so like
Why do they
Dark Machine.
Why do they make this?
this is gonna. I mentioned this in our Yu-Gi-Oh chat. This is going to get so many fucking cards banned.
So
Good.
This makes every monster that is limited on the ban list accessible to a combo deck.
So Chaos Origins best set of the year.
I don't know.
Is
The
this a
first set
Chaos
is
Origin
also
card?
really good.
Yeah, true.
Is this a Chaos Origin card?
I thought it was.
CRI up the left.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
This card's gonna be
And then
bonkers.
special edition sleeves featuring its art will be available at YCSJ Osaka.
They're gonna push this card so fucking hard.
Oh yeah, this is the new random card, like Promethean Princess, and like apparently that reptile Link 3 that like points to the opponent's field and negates everything. That was meant to be a Promethean Princess, but no one cared about it enough.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, back to the known quantity.
Yeah, this card's
Master Duel win.
fucking busted.
I have to say, I do not like the artwork at all.
Well, that makes sense.
Like it's too.
It looks
it's
like
too
Mouse.
busy.
I've only seen the crop version of this. Oh my dear Jesus.
Currently off screen, but it features
Yeah, I can't even scroll down.
5 cool girls.
Yeah, look, I
Is
was
the
like,
best
it's
way to put this.
five anime women's neither here nor there, but when you're upskirting one of them, my Christ.
It's yeah. Anyway,
We need more drastic censorship. This should just get an alt art and just be completely different.
But then moving on to other cards that other people on the channel have problems with, we move on to the Flute of Guiding Dragon.
Bragg
so
has a
this is-
problem that this is branded support.
So this is the final
general
card that
comment.
was released for the Limit Over Collection Rivals. It is a normal spell card. I can only use first and second effects each once per turn. If a spellcaster monster is on the field, special summon one level 5 or higher dragon monster from your deck. Then, if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, you can special summon a second monster with the same name from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dragons and spellcasters.
Does it check the monster on field?
I'm sure it would.
The question is, can you summon big Albaz, big Dragon Boy that's
Oh,
only
Albion.
Albaz on field,
Yeah.
and then it checks its name on field and summons Fallen of Albaz from deck?
Potentially. Or you could even summon White Albaz and then summon Dark Albaz.
White Albaz is a level 4?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, wrong levels.
That's the logic here, is that you go one and then special the other.
Potentially.
And then because your opponent controls a monster, your Albaz confused with it.
Yes. And then during the main phase 2, if this card's in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can banish it, draw 1 card.
because I don't hate this card. It's just
What do you not like about it? That it's better in other decks.
I would have liked to have seen one Blue Eyes mentioned.
You know what? I feel like this is maybe too far counterbalancing because for the longest time, Blue Eyes has been a much better deck when it comes to support than Dark Magician. But now Dark Magician's getting all the good stuff, and Blue Eyes, while it did get some good cards like the blowy uppy boardy Blue Eyes that we're getting in this same set, for the most part, the Blue Eyes stuff has just been kind of okay.
Yeah, this is a Dark Magician card for Blue Eyes.
This card has Dark Magician support as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can use it to summon the Tamias Dragon Lord and then fuse into Dragoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like the throwback to summon a bunch of monsters in
Look,
one turn.
If there's one thing that this card's release told me about, it's that taught me. Yeah, let's go with that. I think they're overdoing full arts. This is
That's a surprising and quite quick turnaround.
This was the one that I saw that was like, okay, let's settle down. This is no longer special.
Well, I feel like the way that things are going with these is they will go the way of QCRs in that it was
Fuck
great
yeah.
when there was a couple, but now there's going to be a lot.
Yeah. And it also, now that I think about it, kind of makes it seem like that other art that we just saw for the Link-5 is intentionally designed to be full arted.
Yeah, I wonder if there's been a pivot in the art direction in that they now have to design in such a
Spread
way
instead
that
of
they
compact.
could be made into full arts later on.
Yeah. Now have to use the whole frame of the card instead of just Solemn Strike Man at the front going like,
Yeah, because clearly the person who got the job of doing Blue Eyes Toon Dragon back in the day did not get the scope
Yeah.
of being able to design with a full art card in mind.
Yeah.
I wish it said ignore summoning conditions.
Does it really need to do that?
Well, what harm could it do?
So much. Literally so much.
Cast up a dragon.
That's not even the worst possible card it could summon.
You need control of spellcaster.
You can special summon a Morphage Goliath, yeah?
Yes, that is already a target.
You need to control a spellcaster. That's already shitter than most other combos these days.
You're right.
decks.
What's the general
Like-
what's the general starter for this deck?
It would be therefore be a 2-card starter, a 2-card combo. That's already sucks.
Anyway, I'm doing my combo. I link into a Charmer effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Look,
Draw it then.
this for probably less reasons than the Link-5 could also potentially see some cards banned. Because like you could just end on Dragoon and then cheat out a Morphage Goliath at the end of your turn.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't
Exactly
do that,
that.
so therefore it sucks.
Does do that. You
It very much
you don't
does
have
that.
to ignore summoning condition on Goliath. Because you used to special it from grave with Archbrave Dragon.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Dark Brave.
Yes.
Yeah, when the most powerful card that Blue Eyes could draw that wasn't in the Archetype was Return of
Wait,
the Dragon
Does
Lords.
it blow itself up in the end phase or the standby phase? The Morphage.
Standby fail.
It doesn't blow itself up at all.
I thought it blows itself up if
If you don't tribute,
you have to check. No, I think it checks for an morphage in the scale.
No, the scales check.
Ah,
the
it's the
scales
scales
are
that check.
tribute or
Okay.
destroy.
Okay.
The monsters don't give a shit.
Yeah, I was like, is there a reason why you used to summon it during the next standby phase with the Archbrave?
No.
Does it blow itself up?
No, the only reason you did that with Archbrave is because that's when it triggered.
Yes.
It triggered during the
Yeah.
turn after it was sent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
we are so far gone.
But then
yeah.
we had the other card that was announced, the new Cyber Dragon retrain. Cyber Dragon, Mechalite
Revolution.
Dragon.
I think this is the worst.
Cyber Dragon, Revolution Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yep. So it has the same stats as OG Blue Eyes. Cyber Dragon. You only use the second and third effects once per turn. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negates effects till the end of the turn.
Impo.
Redundant effect because it's made so that you can actually go first with Cyber Dragon, but anyway, it's a nice little add-on.
Impo.
During the main phase, you can fusion summon one machine fusion monster from your extra deck using only monsters from your hand or field, including this card you control. It's basically Ecclesia.
Yeah. And that's not a good thing.
No, because we already have Ecclesia.
Like,
and also, fusions aren't the best thing this deck can do.
I think this card would have been significantly
Oh,
better.
it's also not a quick effect. It's not even Ecclesia.
It's not a quick effect.
Yes.
It would have this card needed to be able to be triggered during the battle phase for it to be good. Be able to go like swing, effect to fuse, swing again, attack
Yeah.
for game.
Now, hear me out. The first effect should have been a quick effect.
To special summon itself.
Yeah.
I agree.
If its
Cyber
name's,
Dragon K9 going off.
if its name's not going to be Cyber Dragon, you had to throw it a bone.
I saw like theoretical deck lists playing this in Cyber Dragon as like a 3-of, and I was like,
Not Cyber Dragon.
So,
the first effect could have even just said if you control no monsters or only Cyber Dragon monsters, you can special summon this card from the hand.
Yep.
I almost think like you would maybe play it at 1 in the main deck for most Cyber Dragons, because I feel like Cyber Dragon is a going second deck at heart.
Yeah.
And then you'd side in maybe another 1 or 2 at most.
Like, it's always other things that make the deck a going first deck.
Yeah. So these last two didn't have quite the swing of the last
Looks
two
cool, though.
for the Heroes version.
Yeah.
Like if you got a serial one and you're a Cyber Dragon fan,
And then we go to the
Yeah.
third card, which is much better.
Red Nova Dragon Bursting Soul. So
This is a good full art.
Yes. Level 12 Dark Dragon Synchro Monster. Attack 35, Defense 2000. The materials are...
For the viewers, I really need to work out this issue with the advertisements.
telling you, download Brave. Open your PC up.
We're too early on that transition.
Damn,
Continue, Jake.
we missed
you can
we missed
continue.
it.
You can continue.
And you can't edit around it. Well, you can, but you won't.
I
The materials are 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner, but that doesn't matter because you can either synchro summon it or special summon it by banishing a red dragon archfiend from your graveyard and 2 tuners.
Yeah, so bunch of materials.
You can only use the first effect of this card's name during a duel. Use synchro summoned red dragon archfiend and only once that duel. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 card from your graveyard to your hand, and if you do, this card gains 2,000 attack. I don't remember that last bit. I swear in the first readings that said nothing about an attack gain.
No, I did.
Some of the translations haven't been fantastic.
And then the second effect is it can't be destroyed by card effects.
The first translation I saw for the Link-5 just said when it goes to grave, add. It didn't say during the next standby phase, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no destroy by card effects. Cool card. Kurt,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think Kurt asked me how we can make this easily, and I was like, sure, there's going to be options.
Yeah.
2 tuners and a red dragon archfiend.
It's very cute. And as you said,
Does it specifically have to be red dragon archfiend, or can I summon Scarlet red dragon archfiend?
that's a judge question, in which
Doesn't-
case it
it
will
doesn't
depend
say-
on which judge you deal with on the day.
It doesn't say one red dragon archfiend monster, so I'm going to assume that I have to.
But it considers itself Red Dragon Archfiend on the field.
Scarlet red dragon archfiend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a judge question. So it's a bit of a 50-50 on who you get. But as you said, the full art of this is definitely very well done. And just something about the synchros, whenever they're in a high rarity type, they almost always look good.
This is a good art to have as a full art.
Yeah.
Like, stuff that's overly busy for the sake of filling a full art. Yeah. This is just one monster. Give it as much detail as possible and make it as big as possible.
And some fun.
Yeah, I'm for that.
This is a win.
Hence the reason why I said when the Blue Eyes one was announced was the point when I was like, maybe we need to slow down.
And then we had announced for, I think during the
Chaos
anime
Origin stream.
Yeah, well, this was, I think, in the anime, and then they did it afterward. But yeah, it's a new Charmer card, but doesn't matter because it's bad. This is Spiritual Power Recovery Potion Quick Play spell. It's always treated as a possessed card. You can only use first and second effect once per turn. Banish any number of spellcaster monsters and or spells from your graveyard, or face a monster you currently control gain 200 attack for each card banished. Also, you gain 400 life points for each card banished. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon any number of spellcaster monsters with different attributes from your hand.
Ew.
It's just not good.
I'm sure there's a world where you can make this card good. Like, if you need a way to special summon some fucking spellcaster out of your hand. But Jargon's banned, so here we are.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought they banned Jargon.
I don't know if they have.
I thought it got banned like a year ago.
I was sure it was still in the format. Although, maybe not, because
It is banned for us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought we were still dealing with that. But
Nah,
that's
I was
nice.
like, I'm fairly sure we got rid of that one.
Look, less floodgates I'm happy with.
It is unlimited in the OCG.
Then we had a V-Jump promo. We don't really know anything about it other than it has strong affinity with Rockets and Red Dragon Archfiend decks.
So it's going to destroy.
They Dark Dragon level 4.
The Black Sun.
I feel like it's just going to kind of special summon itself and like maybe modulate levels.
Or destroy your own card.
Maybe. But we'll find out later on the 7th. Because we always get them on the 7th. So, we also had some other V-Jump cards announced. We know the effects for these. None of them are great.
Oh.
We have Frost Tiger. If this card is normal special summon, add a level 5 or higher water spellcaster monster or Twin Pillars of Ice from your deck to your hand. Then, just no
Crickets.
reception on it at all. Great.
Yeah.
This one is called Yugioh.
I think these are just old manga cards that are getting
Yeah, for
printed.
sure.
Yeah.
400 attack for each dragon monster you control. When this card destroys the monster of a battle, when is very generous. You can special
When
summon.
this card destroys monster by battle, this 1300 attack monster that has a slight boost, maybe.
Well, it controls itself. Counts itself. So it's 1700 on board. But yeah, even that seems aspirational. But if it does destroy something by battle, special summon a Wyvern token, Dragon Light, attack 400, defense 400. During battle phase or main phase 2, quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one dragon monster face up. And then long-tailed Black Horse, level 4 Earth Zombie. Black Horse and then having it Earth Zombie is annoying to me.
Nah, it's fine. It's a horsey.
If this
Horsies are of
card-
the earth.
Thank you, Ben.
And it's black because it's dead. Not for other reasons.
Makes more sense than
Jesus Christ. If this card is normal special summon, reveal one zombie monster from your hand and send one Earth Zombie monster from your deck to your graveyard. Send the revealed monster to the graveyard, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Just foolishing 2 zombies seems quite good.
Yeah, this one's much better than the others. Like, I like this.
Yeah, this
Have I
is-
drawn Mizuki? Okay, cool. This can get Mizuki out of my hand.
You're not just playing one Mizuki.
Stop lying, Mizuki.
And then we had the next set announced for the OCG main set, Beyond the Brave. So this is going to be releasing in July 18 for the OCG. So I think it's going to be our October set.
Power
Yes.
tool, power tool, power tool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's the preemptive on this?
And
Like,
I think Utopia as well.
because we've got, like, the first 2 sets of this year have been heavily themed around anime.
Yeah.
So you've got Synchro and you've got Dark Magician.
Oh, apparently there might be
Chaos.
Tide of Heroes as well. So maybe it'll be a jet.
We'll get a hero negate.
Well, Adventure is also called Brave in the OCG, is it not?
Oh, Adventure Full
I-
Art.
I don't know.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that deck. That engine.
I don't know how. You loved that engine for a
Yeah.
very long time.
Yeah, I even played it in what was that cheap format called? Low res. There we are.
Oh, yes. RIP low res
Classic low res duels.
And then, yeah, they're getting their usual pieces on the side.
That's
Not that we'll
flashback.
get those.
Low res duels is a flashback.
Well, in many ways, you could call it a precursor to Genesis
Yes.
format.
Yeah.
Except that Genesis came in swinging with really good decks and has not stopped.
We pioneered Genesis format with low res duels.
Yeah, it was less about points in low res and far more about vibes.
And boiling.
Yeah. I need to deconstruct my low res decks. They're still sitting in a deck box.
Yep.
Dear God.
I need to do that because that's where my secret rare synchro overtakes are.
Ah.
Sorry, Kurt, you can't have my secret synchro overtakes. They're currently in my Jaden-esque low-res deck. I can't possibly part with them.
Man just got confused with his Jaden and his
And his
Yuseis.
I don't know who the fuck they are. They're all the same to me. They're all bastards.
Like this guy.
And then we had the announcement for our Chaos set. What's it called again? Chaos Origins. So this is going to be launching on July 3 for us. 100 card thing as per normal. We obviously have all the archetypes that have been announced, but in a rare switch, what?
This is very likely the day before WCQ Cross.
Oh yeah.
Historically, yes.
Oh yeah.
This
This could be a problem.
Oh.
These
Oh.
cards gonna be expensive. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to buy a case if you want them, or get paid through the nose to get people who pulled them at sneak peeks to ship them to you.
Please. So yeah, all the stuff that we
Link-5.
knew was coming. I think the Sacred
Insane.
Beasts. It seemingly they have confirmed that it's going to be called Blitzkrieg.
Yes.
I'm just realizing that Blitzkrieg's gonna be legal for WCQ.
Potentially. Not guaranteed, but
It's
Based
very
on-
highly likely.
based on the date ranges we've usually worked with, it is
It's always on the July long weekend.
Oh, the other issue is too, if it does happen to be in New Zealand, it adds another layer
You
of
have to get them before
complexity.
you leave. Fuck.
Ooh, okay. But in a rare
Oh wait, no,
change-
sorry.
What?
I forgot. Our WCQ's in the summer.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
it's in the
so,
summer.
Yeah.
for anyone who missed it, our date range was announced. It's already been, so our invites meant nothing.
It could be
Whoops.
December.
It could be, maybe.
Could be in
Maybe our
December.
WCQ
And then-
is for next year.
Yeah, and then you time travel back.
Can't believe I qualified for Worlds 6 months ago.
Damn. But what I was going to say, in a rare change of pace, because I think GMX has been a unmitigated disaster.
On the way of DMX.
Unmitigated? Disaster? I liked Brake's DMX reference.
It was good, yeah.
I just had
was-
already committed to my
yeah,
bit.
I was going to give it the air, but then you just kept talking.
Look,
But
GMX needs to be cancelled, just like DMX.
there we go. So, what I was going to say is they seemingly don't give a shit about that archetype anymore, so they've already announced a lot of what's happening with this.
I just wanted to have a question. Who at Konami R&D loved DMX so much that they wanted to make an archetype with a very similar name to him?
Yeah.
And we all know who DMX didn't have love for.
Mm-hmm. Dinosaurs.
No, I believe it was something to do with the Homo sapiens.
Yes. Thugs.
Yes.
Anyway, can we talk about the new archetype now? So,
He
Why?
finally
Why?
came for a TCG archetype and we're just cutting him off.
yeah, with fucking
Usually it's
No.
us.
We're here to talk about other things.
we're
Like-
here to talk about the French.
Do you even play chess? Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah, we will get to that. So, the new TCG exclusive archetype that will be coming to us in Chaos Origins is called the En Passant.
Oh,
So, it is
I'm a
heavily...
chess.
That was barely French. That was verging on Japanese.
It was a bit of both. It started one way and finished the other. That way I can't get cancelled.
Oh, au contraire. I think you'll get cancelled from 2 countries. So it's funny. It's been a while since we've gone off the rails, but here we are.
we got
so
time.
the archetype is heavily centered around chess.
Heavily centered?
Yes.
But you don't play in the center of the board.
You do if you're cheating. So, we have a few cards loosely announced. So, we've got a field spell. The field spell lets you put basically the pawn into the field and one of the other ones into the extra monster zone. And then they kind of swap around from there. They each have effects both on the field and in the spell and trap zones.
This deck also has no main deck monsters.
Yes, they have announced that as well, that none of them are in the main deck. It's all going to be spells and traps main deck. So unless they decide to heavily restrict the deck, it is very splashable.
They're all synchro monsters.
Yes.
Interesting.
So my prediction...
Have we got any more arts here?
The only arts we have are this one, these 4, which is the pawn, the rook, the knight, and the king. And then we've got, this is a synchro hand trap that we'll be getting later on, I think. Or is that the trap?
That's a trap.
Yeah, this is the trap that lets you start the plays off turn, apparently. And then this is a synchro hand trap. Or a synchro-related hand trap that works very well with the deck.
Okay. I do want to question why we
chessmen?
only got white pieces.
Next set.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, that'll be the secondary set.
Is that because Jerome thinks that the blacks come second?
Well, white does move first.
Okay. I see that Jerome likes his segregation and his chess rules.
Can't have one without
You better advance to your opponent's board.
I raised the point of like they'll have like pop effects, so like if you summon the knight here, it'll pop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like fucking it will sideways. The bishops always blow sideways.
Bishops always be doing that. But yeah, it
really
seems it seems like a really interesting archetype. So I'm keen to see where it goes. I have almost no faith that it'll be good. And I'm worried that if it is good, now that with the timeline of it potentially being WCQ weekend,
You only get half the deck.
Imagine.
yeah, I mean, Mitsurugi came out with half the deck and was fucking crazy.
Yeah, but the Searcher was in the second half.
I mean, I would hope
Yeah,
that they.
What, you saying it didn't get played before
No, I'm
Habakiri?
just saying
It got
you
played
couldn't-
the fuck out of
You
before
couldn't put it
Habakiri.
in literally everything before Habakiri.
I mean, people tried.
They did.
It was kind of everywhere, and it was in the arguably best deck of the format.
I thought it wasn't in Raziel until after the fact. No, yeah, it was playable in
rank
Raziel
4
because you made the rank 4 and then searched anything you needed. Yeah.
But- But surely the XE deck and the Synchro deck won't be able to work together. They'll just be opposing. And
that would be an interesting way to approach it. In that,
And
like,
then-
you've
then
made
the-
a TCG archetype. They're named the same, but they
Yeah, just-
don't work together.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the tuners and synchroing,
Actually,
then...
in fairness, it's not the first time that they've made a second
Wait,
wave of
wait,
support and it hasn't worked with the first.
Why are they called the En Passant?
it's Chessman.
It's a
Yeah.
chess move.
It's literally called Chessman.
Yeah, as I can see right here, the deck's
Yeah.
called Chessman.
The headline
like
of the
Prisman.
article.
It's
The
Chessman.
headline of the article was just calling the chess move.
Yeah, they're
called
called
chessmen.
the Chessmen. No chess women or chess children, just the chessmen.
Yes. Not just the chessman.
And then, as I mentioned before, there is a hand trap that's supposed to be working with the deck, but I don't think it's part of the deck. So it's a level 8 tuner. It's not a chessman. So special summon this monster from your hand if there's a synchro monster on your field or grave. When summoned, place up to 3 synchro monsters from your extra deck and or graveyard in the spell and trap zones. and you get a bonus token monster with a level equal to the number of
Wait.
synchro monsters you placed.
Are we in the year of synchro?
Apparently, yeah.
You could just do this in the Snake Eyes.
Yeah, probably.
But does it have to play synchros? Yeah, 3 different synchros.
Yeah. Into the spell and trap
space.
zone.
Snake
Yeah.
Drake. You get the Doom Dragon. Yeah. His contact views him out.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Off you go.
Okay. I'm liking this archetype less now because it helps Snake Eyes.
I'm sure there'll be
Well,
a
it's just the
restriction.
hand trap that helps Snake Eyes.
Well, I mean, this the archetype itself interacts with the spell and trap zone as well, so, you know.
Oh, so you can play Snake Eyes Chessman.
Ah, please.
Dice don't work in chess.
Oh. Okay, so with this, we're getting 20 cards as Starlight and 5 as Extended Art Ultra Rares and Starlights.
Okay.
So they've reduced...
Well, we already know the 5 then, don't we?
Do we?
The BLS.
Yeah, the two
thingy.
Chaos ones.
The Fusion. Yeah.
Which means the Link-5 is not going to be full art.
Oh. Oh well.
I don't know how I feel about the full arts being ultra rare.
And Starlight. No Grandmaster.
Well, seemingly the Grandmaster's only going to be for that one
Perhaps
thing,
the
right?
Starlights will be the Grandmaster rare.
They still haven't confirmed serials for us, right?
No.
And have they even confirmed that they're in Battles of Legend? Because they confirmed like the Dominus and the second round of stuff,
No, they haven't.
but not
confirmed
the
this.
new stuff.
Wait, aren't this? Are the Dominuses in the that's in
Purge
that's
is-
in Rarity Collection.
Purges in Rarity.
And Impulse.
Impulse is in
Okay.
Baradil.
Okay.
TB Bonanza.
Well, we'll see.
Now,
Yeah.
we move on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a link in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions.
You should check it out.
We're nearly done. First question and several questions after are from 6R6. How many hours sleep do you get per night? Ben gets a lot. He goes to bed at 9.
Hey, 9:30. I get
6 to 7.
I get like 9.
I don't know what you're talking.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I don't know. So I go to bed around 11 and I have my alarm go off at 6, but I don't get out of bed till 7. So what's that work out to be? About 8?
Like
7 to 8?
I'll go to bed at like 9:30 and wake up at like 6:30. But like depending on what mood I'm in, I'll either get out of bed or I'll stay in bed. I start work at 8.
I
But,
go to bed at
you know,
I go to bed at random time whenever the dog kind of gets really pushy on me to go to bed, which he apparently he does.
you're like,
Yeah, he's just like just stands. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll go to bed, and then I wake up when I hear the garbage truck in the distance. This home living fucking sucks.
yeah, you know, we don't have
Sorry.
people to take out the bins anymore.
Back up. How many days is the bin truck coming by your house?
Once a week.
I hear it multiple times a week, like for other suburbs across. I sleep with a window open.
What? And like a fucking hearing aid in? How are you hearing that?
What do you mean?
I don't hear the.
It's the
fucking-
suburbs. You can hear fucking. I can hear the highway half the time.
Really, like 2 streets back from the main road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked. You can't live like. Next question. Oh wait, I haven't really answered. No, I did answer the question. Next one is: have you been to a real circus performance?
Oh,
Been a very long time. Like I think it would have
Yep.
been when I was in primary school.
if I have, I don't remember. It.
That's
I've been to Big Top at Luna Park.
I went to one when like the field
It's
across
circus
from
flavored, I
Stockland.
wouldn't say it was
That field across from Stockland. They used to have the circus there. It was there.
like nitro. No, not nitro circus. But did it have animals?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like those are gone-ish for the most part now.
Yeah.
People, it's not
It
great.
was a pretty povo circus.
So, quick story for the circus. This is like a bit of a family trivia for us. So, I've only been told this story after the fact. I remember bits and pieces, but when I was like maybe 4 or 5, my dad, my brother, and my grandfather, we all went to a circus, and the end result was that the animals escaped and the tent was on fire.
Okay. Was it your fault?
Don't think so. But maybe that's why I don't remember. Maybe I repressed the memory of letting out the tigers and setting the tent ablaze.
Little Anarchist Jake.
I don't know why everyone's looking at me. I have no further comment.
It was a lightning storm. That's what set the tent on fire.
Struck by lightning?
Yeah.
How tall were the clowns?
They were on stilts, you know.
All the names were Rod.
Next question.
Sorry, I'm saying that too closely. We'll get sued.
In the history of this podcast, I don't think anyone's sung anywhere near close enough to tune to get us copyright stricken.
Yeah, that's.
How would
that's
you
the problem.
know? You don't look at the strikes.
We've definitely been copyright
Yes,
struck
but
before.
I'm in the room and I can hear you.
We've been copyright struck like twice.
Been nearly 10 years since I've got my copyright strike for streaming the B movie.
Next question from 6i6. Do you think archetypes that focus on one summoning mechanic are better or worse than archetypes that try and use multiple?
Define focus. Is it locked?
Yeah.
Because
Well-
the ones that give you a lot of consistency but don't lock you are the ones that are really good.
Yeah. Historically, it was much worse for the ones that were like locked into one archetype.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure many people listening and even in the room have been in a situation where they went to play Brand of Fusion, someone flipped D-Barrier and they wanted to cry.
Yeah.
It's not as bad now that that card is gone, but it's still a lot easier when you have options.
Yeah, I think that ones that are designed to focus around a mechanic but don't lock you to the mechanic are the best ones. Because that's when
Yes.
you're like, and then I'm doing this. Like, even you get fucking Rizio that locks you to level 4 and it's rank 4. It's like, cool. Rituals aren't ranks.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Next question from Venomous Puke. Maybe I missed it, but whatever became of the FUA banned by end of 2025 bet? For anyone not familiar, I believe this was in our 2025 predictions. Kurt believed that we'd have, or maybe it was even you.
Maybe.
It was one of you two. Believed that we'd have one of the Multamis banned by the end of the year. Here we are with all 3 of them
They're
still live.
flogging them as commons.
Yep, they're printing the shit out of them. Do we think maybe they'll just like reprint them into the ground and then start giving away?
Probably eventually.
Yeah, because you could see them like limiting Fua and then like you use the other ones and you. Yeah, maybe. As for the bet, it was always like I thought we disagreed with the bet. What the bet? The prediction, whatever.
The bet was between. I know Tom and Kurt had a bet that Kurt would win Oceanics.
Yes.
Win Oceanics.
I mean, we'll give him till this year.
I mean, Tom's not going to check, is he?
No. Ooh.
I'm fairly confident he's still in the C4G channel chat that we have to do time organization, but that is as far as his involvement with the channel goes. I don't think he watches our content.
Purely when he goes, I'm going to open a box. Who wants to record it? All of a sudden,
Yeah, that's it.
No one. This has been out for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then last question also from Venomous Puke. Do you think there's room for a blind going second decks to be competitive anymore?
Yeah.
I feel like end boards, at least for the top decks, are just so layered and complex unless you draw the literal custom hand to beat it. Or
very
your
fair.
deck has Sangan summoning so you can just ignore your opponent. You probably stand no choice.
Yeah, like, I don't think that current end boards are that broken. I just think the issue is that, like, they're very niche in the way that they interact with your board, so you can't just be like, hey, win button, I win. Like, unless you're like, hi, Draco Tail player, I activate Harpy's Feather Duster and Ash your negation. What do you got?
So my thought process on it is it depends on what you're trying to achieve. Like,
Yeah.
you can certainly play in such a way that you can break a board and maybe set up. But I feel like the way that that question was phrased is like, oh, can I win on turn 2?
You can certainly strip your opponent of resources.
Yeah, you can whittle them down to a point where they're maybe on the back foot going into turn 3, but I just don't. Yeah, unless you're in a position where you've opened perfect, or you just play like all the ball breakers and then summon fucking Pydra.
Okay, I do think you run the issue of like if you let Radiant Typhoon resolve another quick play, you're in trouble. You better have a way to negate that.
But
Black Chessman will be blind going second deck, popping by the end of the year.
Well, the white
That's
chessman,
prediction.
that trap activates if you lose the die roll.
Oh yeah, and makes it so.
I was gonna say, did you miss that? If you scroll up, the right bottom, go down, bottom, keep going, down. The bottom text, bottom line of text.
if your opponent comes first, you can activate this trap card during their standby phase.
Yeah.
What does it do?
So if you lose the die roll, you can do your standby phase.
Play
activate.
chessboard field spell from your hand, deck, or grave to the field to get it started, and then special summon a level 2 or 7 chessman, pawn or knight, into the extra monster zone, and place one chessman from your extra deck in your spell and trap zone. Yeah.
Oh, the pawn going up to the extra monster zone is actually really cool. Yeah, oh my god, I love it.
I'm just saying, that's the new power creep. Well, we always kind of knew that the new power creep is decks that can play if you lose the die roll.
Yeah.
The amount of traps.
This is turned up to quite
the amount
a lot.
of traps that you can now activate if you lose the die roll to just immediately start playing. Too high.
But
I don't like it.
I still can't give it to Cyber Dragon.
No. But that does conclude us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favorite, jump into a Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Bye.